Hi, everybody. It's Fran's 4 on Fridays, and we are here with the crawl expert, James Maxwell. Hi, James. How are you today?
Hi, Fran. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. We are properly socially distanced. So are you ready for your rapid fire questions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. We're going to do this rapid fire. Question number 1. What's the difference between a basement and a crawl space?
Actually, that's a good question. So the difference between a crawl space and a basement is that the crawl space is usually about 3 feet high, and it has the heating, the ductwork, the plumbing, electrical, for you to access it for servicing. As opposed to a basement is basically a living space.
Okay, that makes total sense. I'm just glad to hear that something's shorter than I am because I'm 5'1", so 3 feet, that makes me feel better. Okay, so a basement is a living space and a crawl space is where all your ductwork and your heating is. Okay, number 2, I've heard stuff about vapor barriers, putting vapor barriers in crawl space. Is that a thing?
Yes, it is. They have a vapor barrier, also known, if you want to get real high tech, an encapsulation system, which we do. And it just protects the house from a lot of moisture over time. If you don't have something like this, it could really wear and tear on your foundation.
Okay, that's really good to know, especially with the flooding and all the moisture, the humidity here in Windsor. That's like really good to know. Okay, number 3, should you ever close in your crawl space? Should you ever close it off?
Well, it goes two ways. Either you're going to go ahead with everything in a crawl space and you're going to spray foam the walls and do an encapsulation, then yes, you close all the vents so that there's no airflow and you can use a dehumidifier. As opposed to if you're not going to do any of this, you want to open them in the summertime and make sure that they're properly closed in the winter.
Okay, so this brings me to this. With everything going on right now, people are doing so much work on their houses themselves. Is that something somebody should do themselves? Like DIY it and try and close it off or try and vapor barrier themselves? Like thinking, oh, it's a small space, I can take care of this?
Right. Well, if they're just going to close off their vents, in the seasons, that's fine. They can go ahead and do it. If they're going to try and tackle a crawl space on their own, they're going to probably find that's a lot harder than what they think it is. So, that's why we're here, and this is all we do. We're experts at it, and we crawl in small spaces, and we're quite comfortable with it.
I was going to say that's why you have expert in your business, because you're an expert at it. Let the experts handle it, right? Okay, so I heard an urban myth, maybe an urban rumor, that there's some kind of tax credit associated with your crawl space. Is that true? Or is it an urban myth?
No, there is. There's the Enbridge Union Gas program. It's the rebate program.
Wow.
It's excellent if you're going to, do some major renovations. I highly suggest it. You can always go to the website, read about it, and then move forward in which it'll give you an idea of which direction you want to go.
Wow, that's great information. I didn't know you could get money back for taking care of your house, in essence, right?
Yeah, no, like I said, it's a great program, and every little bit makes a difference.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question. I'm just going to throw this out at you. I love to find this out. If you could do any other trade besides what you do, what would you pick?
Well, I was really interested in heating and cooling,
Okay.
but I figured out that you're under the house most of the time anyways, and I came across a lot of clutter, and
Uh,
someone needs to clean this out to make it
yeah.
a better environment for the trades, and then it just came to me. I
Okay.
did, but it would have
So that
been good.
so you love what you do, right?
Yeah, I do, definitely.
Awesome. That is
Like,
awesome to hear. Do you ever get claustrophobic?
no, not at all, and
Really?
we've had some really tight ones too.
Because I've seen a couple tight ones like at showings, and I'm just like, I'm 5'1". I couldn't imagine getting in there. I don't know how you do it.
If you get stuck, just stay calm
Okay.
and loosen up, and you'll get out of there eventually.
I thought for sure you were going to say spray yourself with oil or something, and that's how you're going to
Well,
get out. Okay, you've been such a good sport. I really appreciate you answering all the questions. And once we're not socially distanced, I'll get you some jump swag, get you a hat or a couple pens there for doing this. I really appreciate it. You guys, if you have questions, because it's not often you get to talk to a crawl space expert, put them in the comments below and we'll get them answered for you. And we will see you on Wednesday for the market update and then next Friday for more people in the trades. Thanks again, James. I really appreciate your time. Take care,
Okay, Fran,
everybody.
have a good day.
Oh.